Why you have 0 friends and you're always alone? You don't seem to fit in. You're different. Everybody's always hanging out in groups, spending time together. No one is really calling you to go out to party. No one is really asking you for your friendship. You're a loner. It doesn't mean that you don't speak to anybody or you're not kind to people. No. You're a good person. You're kind to others. You give to others. You love others. But in terms of having this friend or loads of friends, you've never really had friends. You may have had friends, but it never lasted. And it's not that you hate anybody. No, the good person that you are, you don't hate anybody. You speak to everybody. It is not that you've made anybody your enemy. No. You see them, you say hi, you say hello. You say hi to them online, you speak to people, you're kind to others. You're that good person. But you've never been able to build that close relationship with somebody that lasts for years upon years. And we're not talking about a romantic relationship per se. It's because you don't have time for all of this nonsense that everybody's about. Everybody and their small talk. You don't have time for this. There you are on this channel, listening to what I'm saying, participating, typing in the comments. There are like minds in the comments. You find that most of the people out there, they don't have time for such. They don't have time for this deep conversation. They don't have time for talks like this. You can't really engage them with a conversation like this. If you start talking about anything that is too deep, that is the end of the conversation. They're about small talk. Most people you see out there are about this small talk. They don't want to dive deep. They're all about the tip of the iceberg. How about most of the ice that is below the surface? They are all about the surface and they don't look at what's below the surface. You look at what's below the surface, not only what the eyes can see. You have that third eye. You see more. You see too much. Not too much, but they would think so. And because of that, the two of you cannot walk together. Because of that, you can't maintain a friendship with them. The two of you are unequally yoked, so to speak. You going in this direction, they're going in another. The two of you are on different paths, and you're meeting a lot of people like that. People who are like you. You don't find too many of them in your town, in your village, where you live, in your neighborhood. Some of you in the apartment building that you live in, at the job. Yes, you wanted a friendship with somebody, with that person. It started, they were looking good on the outside, but when you started to speak to them, you realized that the two of you are two different people. Your convo is too deep for them. The things you want to talk about, it is too much for them. The places you want to go to, they are not about that. You are different. You are set apart. And that is why you have zero friends. That is why some of you have very little friends. Very few friends, that is. Because you're unique, you're set apart, you're different, you're on a higher level than that. The things you're about, your honesty, the honest person that you are, they're not. They are different. So many people out there are dishonest. How can you continue to hold their hand? Even if you start holding their hand, at some point you have to let go of their hand. So hard to keep a friendship, so hard to have friends, because people are so different out there. You are set apart. There you are watching me and you are different. There are like minds here, but you're finding that most people out there, the things they want to spend time on, what they want to consume, is not what you want to consume. Your whole life, you've been different. You've realized, hey, I'm different. Different. While everybody was watching a certain show on TV, a certain program on TV, you found that that wasn't too interesting for you. You wanted to watch something else. You're weird. You are a weirdo. I'm a weirdo, so to speak. You wanted to watch something else. You wanted to do something else. Everybody's all about that. That is what it is. But you want to do something else. That is not who you are. Everybody's saying, let's watch this. That is not your interest. And at times you may watch it. You may enjoy it a little, but that is not you. So you cannot keep hanging out with them. You are different. If you bring up a certain topic, that is not what they're about. If you want to watch something different, that is not what they're about. You find that you watching the stuff that nobody watches, so to speak. Nobody, some people watch, but nobody, generally speaking, nobody watches that. Who watches that? That is what you watch. Who listens to that? That is what you listen to. And that is one reason you have zero friends. Furthermore, friends have let you down. You found that the quickest way to make somebody hate you is to start a friendship with them. Bob Marley said that your best friend could be your worst enemy, and your worst enemy your best friend. He said that in a song, but I'm sure somebody else said that before. What a thing. You start a friendship, and as soon as these people don't get what they want from you, they start to hate on you. They are not genuine. You can see through people. All of that is a reason. You can see through them. You can see that they are hypocrites. You can see that they are not genuine. You are not a hypocrite. So you will not continue to walk with somebody and they are fake. They are not genuine. You will not continue to be their friend. You will not continue to hold your hand. You will end up separating yourself from them because they are not true and you're real. You're not about false pretense. They are about false pretense. Because you see so much, it is only a matter of time till you let them go. And they will start as friends. And in very little time, they will become your worst enemy. They will start to amplify whatever quote-unquote faults you may have. They will amplify that. They will make a big deal out of that. At the same time, they're ignoring their own faults. How can you continue to hold their hand when they are all fake? They are not true. Now, we are not saying that everybody out there is a bad person. Everybody out there is not a match. Of course, there are so many people out there who are a match for you. But you found that there is joy in being alone. You don't need people out there to validate you. You don't need anybody out there per se. You need them on one level, but on another level, happiness comes from within. You know that if you can be happy alone, you can be happy in any circumstance. Whether there are people or not, you can be happy. You find joy in being alone. You have worked on yourself and you can be alone and be happy. Like Nikola Tesla said, be alone, that is the secret to invention. You found that being alone helps you in terms of being productive, in terms of being creative. You can do so much by being alone, where nobody's telling you, hey, this is how you should do it. Hey, this is not the way to do it. Hey, you failed in that regard. They're attacking you. They're telling you stuff. They have better ideas. You found that you have ideas. Yes, people have ideas too, but a lot of the time they're just messing with your thoughts. Like Nikola Tesla said, it's the secret to invention. You found that you can do great work by being alone. Alone doesn't necessarily mean lonely. Being alone is a good thing. You've seen the benefits of being alone. So you're fine. You're fine. When everybody is hanging out over there, you're fine over here by yourself, not getting into trouble. Now, we are not saying that there is no need to socialize. Of course, there are times when you will socialize, but it is not something you want to do all of the time, always with people, always there hanging out and wasting time. No, not at all. Instead of wasting time, you rather be productive. You will find that you don't have many friends because you're not about wasting time. Other people out there, they're all about wasting time. The average person is just there wasting their time, not being productive, not being creative, not working hard, not working smart. They're on a different level. You're set apart. You're the chosen one. You are an empath. People go through things. You feel it. You feel what people go through. While everybody is laughing, somebody falls, they laugh. You're different. You're an empath. Somebody goes through a situation, you feel like it's you going through it. You don't like hanging out with people like that. It is not that you think you're better. You don't think you're better. You respect everybody and the way they feel about things. But you know that this is not you, and like I said earlier, you're not about to be fake. You're genuine. You're not fake, and you cannot be hanging out with these fake friends. When you get to realize that so many of these people out there, they are fake, you must cut the wires. You don't want to continue to be around them. You understand that familiarity breeds contempt. You spend too much time with them, they start to take you for granted. They start to take you for granted. At first, they were seeing you as the great person you are. As soon as you start to spend a lot of time with them, they treat you with contempt. Familiarity breeds contempt. That is why you may get close to them, but then you remove yourself for a while. And you know that they're talking bad about you anyway, because you hear them talking bad about others when you are there. You're not about that. And that is why you don't have friends. Your parents told you, be careful with friends. Do you remember mommy saying that? Daddy saying that? Be careful. This friend thing. You go to school, you think it's all about friends. You start to grow up, and you realize, where are all these friends? Where are they now? Friends have not supported you. Strangers have supported you. Friends have not shown you any kindness. A prophet has no honor in his own country, among his own people. These friends, they've not given you that love. Outsiders, quote unquote, have given you that love. Strangers are the ones who will support you, who will see your greatness. You can be as great as you are. But these friends, there they are supporting the celebrities. There they are supporting those they don't even know. They just see them on TV or on social media. But how about you? They're not giving you that love. How can you continue to be their friend? You see so much, and that is why you can't have friends. That is why you don't really fit in. You see through people. It's a blessing. It's a curse. Like they say, your blessing is your curse. It's not really a curse, but you know what I'm saying. You see, where's their support? Where are they when you need them? How can you continue to be their friend? You don't hate anybody. You're not mad at anybody. You want the best for everybody. But you're too real. You're too genuine to be there pretending with people. So you rather stay home. You rather stay by yourself. Yes, you speak to people. Yes, there are acquaintances in your life. But that thing called a friend, you've been through it. You've been burned before. Somebody was your friend. You told them what you were about. They shared it with everybody. No secrets. They turned around and they stabbed you in the back. You say something to them. One day, they throw it at you in an attempt to hurt you. You've been through it. You've been through it. And you realize, hey, what's the point? We're talking about why you have 0 friends. and don't seem to fit in. You're set apart. You're moving forward. You're advancing. You're finding out that you are spending time with these people. They're jealous of you. You win big. They're not happy for you. They won't clap for you. You have to let them go. They're not reciprocating that love that you give to them. You have to let them go. They forgot about you. They're not about you. You're realizing that they're about themselves. Let them be about themselves. Nothing wrong with that. But you're realizing, hey, what's the point? All of this is just an illusion. You're not really getting any benefit from a friendship per se. And like I said, it doesn't mean you hate anybody. It doesn't mean you are against anybody. You're not against anybody, no. But this thing called friends end with, well, friend ends with end for a reason. Nothing against friends per se. For those of you who are watching, you have friends. You are the exception. Good for you. But we know what we're talking about here as we're here on this advancing channel. Did I say to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm? Thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. As we're here in nature, let me tell you, the sun, it was burning hot earlier. But I guess a cloud is blocking the sun, so that is why it's not shining on me like it did before. But I'm telling you, it was so hot out here, it's kind of cool right now. Oh yes, such an honor, such a privilege to speak with you again. I value and appreciate you. The Most High values and appreciates you. Thank you for supporting the channel via Super Thanks and even PayPal. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing Channel, and I like to say one love, God bless, and all the best. Share the video. How about that?